That seems likely, doesn't it?
Get your kid ass out of here.
Hello, I'm Discord J Knight, and welcome back to another drawing session. I am currently working on Blood of the Chimera, an IO drama based off of my own fanfiction, and while I do this, I figured I would do a voiceover discussing one of the most highly debatable topics in the world today, politics. Just kidding. We're actually going to be talking about AI, which is probably just as controversial, actually. I'm going to give you my thoughts on AI and how I, as an artist, view it, especially since you're listening to an AI-modulated voice right now. Now, hold on. Don't just get up and go. I actually want to have a conversation here about this. I'm in an odd place when it comes to this stuff because everyone seems to be taking a side. Either AI will destroy the world or it will revolutionize humanity going forward. I myself take no sides. I'm not a drone. I'm not like the changelings who believe whatever the higher ups tell me. I think for myself and decide for myself what I think. And what do I actually think about AI? Well, in the simplest sense, I think it is a tool, one reminiscence of probably the most important tools humans have ever discovered and harnessed. And like all tools, it can be used for both good and evil. These days, it feels like people are either convinced AI will destroy humanity or that it will be our saving grace. Well, I think the truth is somewhere more in the middle of those two extremes. Take a knife, for example. It can be used to cut things from ropes to food, and it can also be used to hunt and catch food, provide for oneself or family, or it can even be used to defend oneself against an attacker or defend others against attackers, but it can also be used to, yeah, that's right, attack. So just because it can be used for these bad purposes, does this mean we shouldn't have knives? Does this mean we shouldn't have them in our kitchen preparing food? Should we lock up everyone who is using a knife? Sounds extreme, doesn't it? Okay. But here's the thing. A knife is just an object. When set aside, will it do something? No, it will do absolutely nothing unless someone picks it up. AI, unfortunately, is not really like a knife. It's more alive. It's more dangerous than that. What is it? It's like a fire. We don't really consider fire as a tool most of the time, but we've harnessed fire to make other tools and so many other things. We've used fire to warm us whenever we're cold and light our way through the dark long before the light bulb was ever invented. But fire, when left unchecked, can get out of hand. It only needs fuel, and that can be just about anything. And it can leave devastating results. Does that mean we should avoid fire altogether? Of course not. We just need to be more responsible with it. So why should AI be any different? I mean, AI is everywhere in movies, but let's get real for a second. Those are just worst case scenarios. When was the last time a worst case scenario was actually what happened? Yeah, about 99.99% of the time, the worst case scenario is never going to be what actually ends up happening. And let's be honest, if AI was so smart enough to take over the world, why is it still struggling to spell simple words or draw realistic hands with 5 fingers instead of 6? Yeah, I don't think AI is ever going to be that smart to take over the world. Now, I don't think AI is not going to improve. It's going to. Really, I don't think the worst case scenario is going to be the case. And I don't think the quote unquote best case scenario is going to be the case either, where we're best friends with it. I really just think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Now, what about jobs? Sure, AI will snatch some roles. It's like comparing a human making cars. A car takes time to make, and for a human, it may take a mechanic a month to do. But AI, robots, really, machines, they can do it in about a day. And here's the thing, right? Fire can destroy everything in its path. We know that AI can be very destructive. But fire also nourishes the land with its ashes. And that's the thing. If we're comparing AI to fire, which I think is the best comparison to it, more people can be creative than ever thanks to AI. Sure, it feels like things are burning down right now, and I get that people are very angry. And when it comes to your livelihood, yeah, fight as much as you can. I truly support you on that front. I'm not going to say you're doing a good thing by causing trouble, but I do support your right to get your voice out there and save your paycheck. For God's sakes, it's your livelihood. But the biggest thing against AI, let's face it, it's really the theft. And I do not like being labeled a villain. People think because I use AI that I support theft, and I do not. I do not ever support theft. We're basically in the lawless West, the lawless Wild West when it comes to technology. I'm all for establishing rules and laws around AI. I don't condone art theft. And if you use AI, that doesn't make you an artist. It's a tool. You're still the creator. If a painter draws inspiration from another artist, that's one thing. But generating art through AI, no. I do not believe in the term AI artist. I believe in the term artists that use AI. And you may say, what's the difference? I'm an artist using AI. Yes, but here's the thing. If you think about painting something, did you paint it? No, it's just a thought you wrote down, maybe. AI is like this, especially AI art. But if you use it as a stepping stone to bounce ideas and create something, then you're doing something and you're creating art. I use AI for things like proofreading my scripts and my fan fictions and stories and writing and stuff like that. Have asked friends before in the past, and they always give me the same, sure, for a price, or I'll get to it when I can. So I end up relying on AI because, let's face it, I can only rely on myself and my tools to get the job done. I can't rely on anyone else. I also use AI to modulate my voice, something that I can not do. Some people just can't make their voice sound like others. And you might say, just get a voice actor. Yeah, with what might? Now, I have my audio drama, and I ask for voice actors on that all the time. But no one is willing to help me. They don't care unless they get paid, and I get it. They want compensation for their work. But I don't have it. So should I just not make my art because of that? No. Again, I'm going to use any tool at my advantage to get something done. While others sit around and complain all day doing nothing, I'm working on my videos and my art. I get so many compliments and comments from people amazed by my productivity. And if you're wondering what is my secret, it's no secret. I use AI to also manage my schedule for my videos and keep me usually on time, assuming I use my time wisely, that is. And here's the thing, I always have to go over the AI stuff. I always have to fix it, adjust it to sound like me. I'm not being lazy and letting the AI do all the work for me. And I think moving forward, this is where we will have to be. We need to be there. We can't just be lazy. You know, people are way too lazy these days. People will use AI to create videos and then they will have to make small, quick adjustments to make it better. You just can't be lazy with this stuff. And the problem right now is that people are just being lazy, letting the AI do the work for them. And really, they're not trying to improve not only the AI, but the art. Every now and again, there's going to be a lot out there, a lot of artists who are actually going to probably excel because they use AI correctly. And I feel like I'm one of them. I still face judgment for it, though. I don't support the practice of stealing content or neglecting artists. There needs to be some fairness in how we use AI. If an AI artist, if an artist is willing to share their work to train AI and get paid for it, then I think that's a fair deal. Okay, so I think that is about it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more MOP content because I usually do videos on rainbow colored ponies, not this kind of tough, topics. But let me know down in the comments below your thoughts. But yeah, just don't be a drone. Don't just tell me it's bad because it's bad. I actually put in some thought into your stuff. With that said, though, I just don't like it when people, because there are some amazing artists out there that are doing some really great work. And I don't like it when people say there's no way to use AI properly because I actually feel like I'm using it at least in the most responsible way I can. And for God's sakes, I'm just making videos about rainbow colored ponies 90% of the time anyway. So who cares, right? With that said, don't forget that, yeah, friendship is magic.